Chinese came here the same century as the Portuguese.
No, the Portuguese.
Just before.
Before the Portuguese, the Chinese were here. Wow. The Chinese became here much earlier.
They're still here.
Yeah.
They're still around.
Let me explain about their story so that you get why they are still here. When the Chinese came in here, initially, they came with they introduced money. And they introduced money, the local rejected it. Because that time, the local were using barter trade. So the Chinese, their money was rejected and they had to travel back home. When they traveled back home, they came with goods. What kind of the goods that the Chinese came with? They came with silk material.
Silk.
And porcelains.
Yeah.
As a result of that, the local needed, the Swahili people needed the porcelains, needed the silk, because the Arab back then had cotton materials selling to the Swahili people.
Yes.
While the local used to put hides of animals as or cotton cloth. Those are the only cloth. Either hides of animal or cotton. They were the only available cloths back then. So the Chinese came with the silk. Silk was a fashion. Everybody needed the silk.
Yes.
As a result of that, buying the silk, the Arab lost the market to the Chinese. Only getting the silk from the Chinese, but they could get the porcelains. The porcelains, back then, the local had wooden carved bowls and calabashes and clay pots. Somebody was called porcelains, shining bowls. Everybody needed them. The Chinese ended up conquering the market in East Africa.
And even today,
yeah,
they have a big share of the market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As a result of that, the Chinese, they came with big vessels, and later one of their boats was capsized in one of the islands, in Lamu. That's why if you happen to travel to Lamu, there's a place called Shanga. Shanga. Shanga is not these ones beads, but the Shangas I'm talking about, Shanga is the short form of the word Shanghai. Remember, there's some local with the Chinese features. There was heavily intermarried between the Chinese and the locals.
Wow.
If you happen to travel to Shanghai, you're going to see there's some people with small eyes.
Then I will know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you see the Chinese back in Kenya today, season 2.
Now when they brought the silk, this is hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Hapa ni moto, but despite the fact it was hot, the people, the man nature want to change
the silk felt good.
Yeah, I want
and
to.
they made the dera. When did the dera become fashion?
The dera.
Yeah.
The dera recently.
Oh, it's new.
Very recently, dera.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you say silk,
yeah,
you know, a dera made of silk.
The dera made of silk.
It feel very good.
Very good.
You know,
yeah.
less sweat.
It makes a lady, when you put on dera, it so moves.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, it makes her beautiful. It keeps her fresh.
Yeah.
It keeps her comfortable.